This is what sheer terror sounds like.
We're gonna kill us! They're gonna kill us!
Oh, Jesus.
The screams of a young mother with a knife to her throat.
I thought that she was dying right there.
What happened to Leslie Bassinelli? And who was the monster wielding the knife?
She had a cut on her face from her lip all the way almost to her ear.
Growing up in the sleepy hamlet of Moscow, Pennsylvania, Leslie gained a reputation for her blissful, carefree approach to life.
She's such a kind soul. She'd do anything for you.
Leslie's a very kind-hearted person and has, in fact, gotten awards at work for being the most liked person by customers and those kinds of things, so we're very proud of that.
After high school, Leslie began dating Tim McGough.
In the beginning, yeah, she was happy and things seemed to be going great for them.
But Leslie's best friend, Cricket Boyle, says she wasn't so sure Tim was the one.
When I first met Tim, he seemed a little rough, like he really didn't want to be around her friends. And I said, "Are you sure about this one, Leslie? Because he doesn't seem like he wants all of us together. Like he just wants you." And she'd be like, "Well, we're just new, and you know, when you're just starting to date, that's all you want to do is be together."
But after time, others began to notice a distinctly dark turn in Leslie.
Because I noticed how she wasn't allowed to come out with us anymore, and she started to be really secluded. He had her all to herself, and she'd tell me like things he'd said to her, and I tried to tell her, I don't think that's normal for a relationship for you to be spoken to like that and treated like that.
There seemed to be a lot of arguing between the two of them. He was a controller, and he liked to punish her, is the term that I would use.
Before Leslie could get out, Mother Nature dropped a bombshell, a baby boy named Colin.
The pregnancy was unexpected. Neither one of them had the funds to establish a home. And so my wife and I talked about it and decided that we would make our home their home.
Leslie claims that Tim began to drink more and work less. Their refrigerator filled from top to bottom with beer.
He spent most of his time in the back room in the lower level of our house, watching TV and drinking.
Leslie told family and friends the heavy drinking turned her lover into a monster.
He's choked her at one time, she told me, and pushed her while she was pregnant, pushed her down.
I said to Debbie frequently, this guy is going to do something.
She had to reach her point where she said, I can't do this anymore.
But Leslie still loved Tim. And instead of ending the relationship, Leslie doubled down, wanting another child. But a newborn only drove home the need to make a dramatic change.
Well, at this point, it was the yelling, towards Colin and then towards her. And you could just see the little boy that Colin was starting to change. And she noticed it too, because she changed too. She was more quiet and walked on eggshells, and she was just a different person.
Leslie found the abuse too much and then found the courage to finally leave her boyfriend.
You could see she wasn't happy. And I think she was afraid to make the move to get out of that. But when she did find the strength, she did it.
Amazingly, within weeks, Leslie reconnected with a childhood sweetheart, Craig Hoover. Like Leslie, Hoover was recently separated and had 2 young children.
Our relationship seemed pretty perfect. We had a lot of good times, a lot of laughs.
But there was someone who thought it wasn't so perfect, Tim McGough.
He wasn't happy at all. He thought that I think we were trying to ruin his life of sorts.
Next, McGough snaps.
There's somebody here with a knife chasing a girl around.
Minute by minute, the chase.
They're trapping us behind the car!
Leslie's ex puts the knife to her throat and starts slashing.
You need to tell them that we're not gonna make it.